this is some algebra review. This is your 3-4 notes. First, we're just going to label the kind of slope. That's a positive. That's a negative. When it's a straight line across, it's a 0. And when it is up and down, D-E-F-I-N, it is undefined. So we know that the letter that always represents slope is an N, and to find that, we do rise over run. Our answers are in fractions. So I'm going to start at A because it's the lower dot. I'm going to rise 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the slope of that line is 4 over 5. In number 2, I'm going to start down at the lower dot Q, 1, 2, 3. Now, I've got to go to the left, which is negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if I reduce that, it would reduce down to negative 1/2. I can just look at number 3, and I know that that has an undefined slope. And when I look at number 4, it's a straight line across, so it has a 0 slope. So that's what we do, what we learn to do when we have a graph. If we just have points, we could graph it, or we can use the slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. x1, y1, x2, y2. So the easiest thing to do is to label your parts and then say negative 1 minus 5 over 6 minus negative 2. Negative 1 minus 5 is negative 6 over 8. That would reduce, if you typed it in your calculator, to negative 3/4. The next one, x1, y1, x2, y2. This one, I would do 7 minus negative 3 over negative 6 minus negative 11. That gives me a 10 over 5, which would reduce to a 2. We're going to do the same thing for the bottom 2. x1, y1, x2, y2. I'm going to say 2 minus negative 4 over 9 minus 9. All right, 2 minus negative 4 is a 6. 9 minus 9 is 0. If you type that in your calculator will tell you that that is an error, because I can't give you 6 of something if I have nothing. So that means that one is undefined. The next one, x1, y1, x2, y2. Negative 3 minus negative 3 over 0 minus negative 7. That gives me 0 over 7. If you type that in your calculator, it's going to tell you 0. That means it's a straight across line with no slope. Flip over to the page behind this one. On this page, I want you to do 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And you just rise and run, and you'll have a fraction for your answer for each of those. And then I want you 15 through 23. All I want you to do is pick 2 and answer. And you'll have to use that slope formula. When you're done with that, I need you to do E1 on IXL, and that's all for the day. Thank you.